Hi everyone, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday the 21st of January 2019. It's a pleasure to be with you today as always. I'm using the Morgan Greer deck for today's reading, and I'm going to shuffle the cards a couple of times and ask the cards, what is the energy of Monday the 21st about? And what do we need to know? So this reading is for all signs of the zodiac. It's for everyone who watches. But also here on Monday, the 21st of January, in terms of the astrology, we have a major total lunar eclipse and full moon in Leo happening on this day. So have a look at the separate video I made on that. It's an extremely important event. It lasts about 6 months and people are calling it the wolf blood moon. It's a blood moon because whenever we have a total eclipse, the moon is in the shadow of planet Earth. So it's in the umbra of planet Earth, and the umbra is reddish in color. So whenever the moon is in the shade by Earth, it goes red, and that's why it's going to look like a blood wolf moon. It doesn't mean that it's at the end of the world. It doesn't mean that there's going to be blood on your hands. It means that there's amazing fiery Leo energy in the atmosphere, and it's going to last for 6 months. So let's have a look at what the cards have to say on this. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Rods, and the Page of Pentacles. This is a minor arcana card, so this is something that's temporary and is a temporary opportunity that will pass. The Ace of Rods is also a minor arcana card, but it's the ace, so the top, the highest of the court cards actually, and it's fire being presented to you by the universe. It's a gift from the universe, and it's fire in its most powerful kind of incarnation. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which is a court card, and that's a person or an energy which has to do with earth, pentacles, money, career, relationship. So both of these are earth cards, and this is a fire card. So let's have a look. The 10 of Pentacles represents solidity in your financial life, structure, happiness, being protected financially, really not having anything to worry about, a castle on the hill, children, the whole bit, family, you've got a partner, you've got everything that you could possibly want in life. You've got the red here, passion, and yellow, which is joy and happiness. So through passion comes this abundance and prosperity. In this deck, these two are protected, so it's about not just making money and making your daily routine and your health as positive as it can be. It's also about connecting with another person and really being intimate and being together for a long time. This is like a soulmate relationship that lasts 30, 40, 50 years. The Gate card means that they are walking into a chapter in their life that's even more joyous, and they're protected. So not anybody can follow them through this. It's something that they're doing together because they've raised their vibration to a certain level. So now they can move on, and it's almost like they're stepping into a different dimension. You could argue that they have achieved everything they want to achieve in their life, and they're now moving on to their next assignment. They're leaving this dimension to be happy elsewhere and to share their gifts and their ability to create in other places. And the cross here, the blockage, is that not everyone on planet Earth is this enlightened and can follow them on their path. 10 being transition as well. So this is a very exclusive doorway that opens, which means that this is the kind of path that if you're on it can lead you to become enlightened, to really understand what it is about planet Earth, to transcend the pentacles, to transcend money, the physical realm, the realm of love and children and financial security, and really to understand that it's spiritual security and love that is the only thing that's worth pursuing. And that's why they're going to shimmy off into this yellow doorway and disappear from our world of duality, which is not about love, which is about good and evil, left and right. And love is something that also has two sides to it. So total bliss and joy, but also heartbreak and obsession. The Ace of Rods, like I said, is the most, so in a normal deck of cards, you've got what, 2 going through 10, and then you've got the Jack and the Queen and the King, and then you've got the Ace at the top. So I guess it's the top of the court cards, but it's basically the highest form of rods being fire. And this is a gift handed to you by the universe. So this really represents the eclipse, because the eclipse in Leo is an energy that shows you what your life purpose is, what your passion is, how you can grow as an individual into the right direction, so that you can be in a position like these two who've mastered this world, this realm, which is huge. And you can get on the right path if you're ready for it. When the student is ready, the teacher appears, and this eclipse is going to inspire a lot of people to step into their own power, to become confident and powerful and independent in themselves, and to express their truth in a passionate, deliberate way, which is going to burn away negativity, bring in a lot of positive, valuable energy into the world, which on planet Earth, when you add value, because it's duality, you get value back. So in their case, they've added a lot of value to the world. That's why they have all this money, and that's why they have guards protecting them. And if you're on a path that's working for you so far, you may find that you now take the next path or the next step up. Or if you're totally off track, if you're not doing anything, and if you have really nothing to focus on, if you're bored, if you're retired and you're thinking, I'm just really not doing anything exciting, this is the ultimate path on a soul level that you can take. And I'm trying to explain it in a way of, I don't know if I'm doing it very well, but we all have certain paths that we can go down in life, okay? We can be passionate about certain things. Like there's several lids for every pot, okay? So there are lots of different soulmates for us. Each one teaches us something. And the same with career and life purpose. We can be a doctor or a chemist or a nurse. Each one of those paths is going to add something to the world. But what this rod is giving you is your ultimate path, the highest form, the highest path that you can take. And the Page of Pentacles is someone who's just learning about taking the next step. He is going to graduate into this man. He graduates from being the page to the knight to the King of Pentacles. And he realizes that the physical world, first of all, he masters it by doing something valuable and getting value back. And then he realizes that the physical world isn't it at all. The reality is that he's a spiritual being having a human experience, and he's blazing through the universe, through the sky, doing what he really wants to do. The fire here in his cloak is interesting because most pages don't have this much fire in them. And also the yellow. So it's all about joy and passion and love. And that's what you're going to find. You're going to feel what makes you light up like a Christmas tree. You're going to feel that, wow, this is the ultimate path for me to take that I could have never imagined. It's incredibly ambitious. It really puts you in the spotlight. It's challenging. And when you embrace this gift that you're being given today, you will feel inexperienced and you will feel like, wow, I don't know if I can do this. But if you have trust and faith in the universe, it's given you this opportunity for a reason. And instead of procrastinating, you start to take action on it. That's when you'll grow. You'll find that the things that you're doing really bring you great joy and happiness, and it raises your vibration. Other people start to appear in your life because you have such wonderful energy about you that's contagious. You learn along the way, you get more and more and more and more successful, and eventually you realize that it's spirit and you as a soul, that's the important thing, and you become enlightened and you can take a doorway out. I'm not talking about like an exit opportunity in terms of dying, you know? I'm talking about a door opening in your life that really leads you to your most accurate and most powerful purpose that you can pursue, and that's going to lead you to complete your mission here on planet Earth so that you beat the ego, you overcome the ego, and you do the things that you were meant to do here on planet Earth, why you've come back to planet Earth, and you become holy and enlightened in your own right. And you move through that gate, and once you've achieved that, who knows what else is going to happen to you. You don't need to come back once you've beaten the ego and mastered duality. You're off to your next assignment. So this is for people who feel like they're this close to making it. This is for anyone who feels like, okay, if I'm going to take the next step forward, I want it to be meaningful. I want it to be powerful and passionate. I don't want to waste my time doing things that are just for the money or just for the chemistry between me and another person. I want my work, my life to be an expression of who I am internally, and I want everything to click together and to be authentic, and I want to really enjoy it, and I want other people to experience joy and love and hope through what it is I'm doing. And when you grow in that kind of purpose, you really achieve the highest form of success, which is doing something that you love, that brings love and value into your life, that protects you, that brings finance, that brings security, peace of mind, happiness, and finally enlightenment. And then you transition into something more than you could have imagined yourself to be. So this is really the opportunity to transcend the ego and to become the person that you always were meant to become, and to, wow, leave behind all the things that have held you back. Isn't that great? It's beyond great. It's so powerful. 10 and 1 is 11, and another 1 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3, and 3 is about communication. So communicating with your inner self, this is what fires me up. This is what gives me most joy. And 3 is also a new beginning. So you start to walk through this doorway, you transition by listening to the fire and joy that comes into your life today. You walk through a doorway, you're going to feel uncertain, you embrace it anyway, you move forward, and it's the highest path that you can take, and it's going to lead you to the ultimate doorway, which is you reaching your maximum potential in life. So this is really the most powerful reading in terms of the energy that I think I've ever done. And this energy is so valuable and powerful and important that it can completely change your life and the lives of those around you, simply because you're transcending this world. The people around you are going to wake up too. It's contagious. Your vibration is so powerful and strong that you take other people along for the journey, for the ride. And for every person that becomes enlightened and self-actualized, it becomes easier for other people to do that. And we're on this planet at this global time for a reason. You know, if I had been born 100 years ago, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. So there's a point to all of this. There's a point why we're all on the planet at the same time. And this is one of the most opportune days that you're ever going to get. So show up, walk through the door, be confident, have faith, and just listen to your inner guidance. And if there's doubt and fear, just keep moving forward despite any concerns or self-doubt, which the ego is certainly going to provide because it doesn't want you to succeed here. Wow, so amazing, amazing day. I hope you have a wonderful start to the week. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. In my personal readings, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology. So if you would like a personal reading, then go to gregoryscott.com and click on the book your reading button on the front page or the readings tab to order it. If you like my videos, then please share them and hit the subscribe button, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.